What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Martin, and today I'm driving this BMW 320e. So it's a hybrid, and it might sound a bit boring, but let me tell you, this car is far from boring. It's had a stage 1 tune, and this is one of those tuner cars that you think, how the hell is that possible? It sounds too good to be true. But we'll get to that in a minute. First off, we have this Alpine Weiss G20, which is also the Instagram handle of the owner. Go follow him. And it's sort of a lease car. So this is what you would get as a leasing car, entry level 320e. It's good for the birds. It's good for the environment. The boss will be happy because he can tell all the other companies that he is very green, and his employees are as well. So we have these Bridgestone Turanza crappy tires, and we have these lease spec wheels, which I actually quite like. Lovely 18-inch, and they have a Y coating, so we can do 300 tire wise. So on the rear axle we have Goodyear's 255 section, so not even that narrow. It's efficiency grip, and it's a run flat tire. All the things I don't like. So the owner has also fitted this quad pipe and some AliExpress bumper piece, which they don't like each other. But imagine this being just a boring lease spec from the rear as well. I think that's very cool. So let's see what they've did. It is so windy out, guys. Oh, I have my wind deflector up now. So this is the B48 engine. So there's a type A and a type B. The type A is less capable for tuning, and the type B is more capable. This is the A, so this is less capable. Take note of that. It's less capable. And it went from 204 horsepower and 350 newton meters to 372 horsepower and 560 newton meters. From a stage 1, that's only software. Stock, it does 7.9 seconds to 100, and it'll do 220 kilometers an hour. Now though, we'll do 250, and 0 to 100 is done in little over 5 seconds. So the gains are massive. This is a different car, and it's done with just a little software. Well, we also have a few hardware mods, like this MST intake. We have a catless downpipe, but that's not really adding to the power. And the OPF is still in place on this specific one. So in here we have, well, more Ali stuff, like these glue-on, stick-on pedal extenders. Don't really like that. And we have these cushions with a BMW logo on them. Other than that, red starter button. That's an extra 5 horsepower, definitely. And other than that, we just have that lovely set of 8-speed, the B48 engine, 370 horsepower. This is going to be fun, I guess. It's rear-wheel drive. Sport individual. Let's flick it into sport mode for the gearbox, turn off the ESC, and let me show you why this is a lot of fun. So entry level, base level 3 Series with a stage 1 tune. Rear wheel drive, turn off the nannies, just have fun. There we go. So it's a little too loud for me at the moment. As I said, I would just keep it as bass as possible. That would be my preference, to just have it look like your average lease spec BMW 3 Series. And then it turns out to be quite quick. Let me show you guys. So 7.9 stock. Little traction issues, but let me tell you, that's not 7.9. We'll do measurements later on the Autobahn, of course, see what it will actually do, but it feels nice. It's just the right amount of power for a 3 Series. It's really, really good. And it's alive. It doesn't have the M Sport pack, so it's a little soft on the suspension, which I actually like. I like that. It gives it movement, it gives it control. It's fun, it moves around, you have to correct it. It's fun! Doesn't have a limited slip diff, but doesn't really need it. You just have to manhandle it. Okay, for everyone who likes the loud exhaust, here's a little demo. And as you can see by the rev counter, we have e-boost. So we have that electric engine helping us out, giving us that extra shove. And we have that lovely intake, giving us the turbo whistle noises. Woofy woofy whiffle. But this droney sound is a little too much for me. That's just... It probably doesn't have a silencer anymore, like a back box. So, onto the Autobahn. Little wheel hop. And there we go. I didn't get full power to 100. It's only doing 7.6, which is what a stock 320e should do. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Let's turn off the stupid nannies. Don't like those. So the owner told me to put it into D and in Sport Individual, which I did, but apparently not really doing what it should do, I guess, because it should be a lot quicker to 100. But he did tell me that the stock 100 to 200 time of the 320e is 35 seconds. So we've won 21 seconds 100 to 200, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a gain like that. Sounds pretty good. I can tell it has some lowering springs or something like that. It's a little hoppy. Wow, it's pulling really strong. That's impressive. That's a 12.97. That's good. That's fast. I like it. And normally, you know, we test a lot of M340s, and yeah, I know it's great, it's a 6-cylinder, but in this you do really notice that the weight in the front is a lot less, which makes it more playful to drive. That's really remarkable, the difference there. That's why I also really like 330i's. They are playful cars. Okay, let's give that 0 to 100 one more try, because I just don't know why it did such a... Feels quicker, this. Yeah, that's a 5.2. So the electric engine is quite strong, but it does have that wheel hop. Why was it so slow the first time? I just don't understand. But I seem to like it better in sport mode. Well, that's really a big difference with the 6 cylinders. The way the front just dives in and you don't feel that weight. It's a good car, this. It is a perfect daily, I would say. It's the right amount of power, it feels quick. Obviously you can get fantastic fuel consumption with this. You know, if you use the hybrid system, if you plug it in. It's really good. It's a lot better than I expected. I don't know why, but my expectations were quite limited. Let's call it that. But this is really proving to be quite good. It sounds too good to be true, right? A car that goes from 204 to 372 horsepower. That's just too good to be true, but seems to be. Now we know these B48s struggle a bit at higher speeds. That's the experience we have up until now. Yeah, this is where it really cannot match the 6-cylinder. It's with higher speeds that displacement works better than turbo, but still quick. It just offers so much for a lot less than an M340i. This is so much cheaper to buy and to run, of course. And it's rear-wheel drive with over 300 horsepower, which is always good. There we go. Yeah, that's better. A little windy out there. Moves about. But yeah, on the Autobahn, a tuned 320e, just the stage 1. Perfect, really. I do notice that it's not giving me all the power all the time. Let's turn on the sport displays. I guess we don't have the brakes that really match the power, so really have to anticipate for other traffic. Don't want to warp these discs. But yeah, go get yourself a 320e and put a stage 1 on it. I like it. Thanks to you guys for watching. Go subscribe to the channel, go check out this video, check out the playlist, and see you at the next one. Bye guys.